Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here. Or siding with the Orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve. The Tree of Life is the heart of our Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold.
I stand ready.
Immediately. Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors. Someone threatens the wilds? Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
We are preparing to leave this place, Priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands, and I will not allow it to consume my people. Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, Priestess. We will reward you when you return.
As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Create more moonwells.
The moonwells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moonwells to nourish more troops. The goddess calls. To train more troops, construct an ancient of war. The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Anudora!
threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. So be it.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elun.
To arms!
Let's get going.
I stand ready. Waiting on you. The goddess calls. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius! Your building is complete.
As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. So be it. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
I stand ready.
By Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. So be it.
I stand ready.
As the goddess wills. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. By Elun. As the goddess wills.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm listening. This one's mine.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the
I
enemy.
heed the voice of Elun.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. By Elun. As the goddess
Your
wills.
building is complete. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Our
Immediately.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately.
Our sacred grove is being
The goddess
desecrated.
calls. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Let's get going.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. Immediately,
Our sacred grove is being
as the
desecrated.
goddess wills. So be it.
I'm listening.
Our warriors have
Someone
engaged
threatens the
the
wild.
enemy.
Your move. Say no more. Fair enough.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you. Say no more.
Your building
move.
is complete.
Done.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Waiting on you. Your move.
Many thanks, priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May Elune light your path to safety. By Elune.
Waiting on you. On your mark. Fair enough.
Create more moonwells. Create more moonwells.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Waiting on you. On your mark.
Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune.
Oh, too easy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Waiting on you. Fair enough.
Let's get going. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Waiting on you.
Asher Thorama.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Elune, save us. The dead advance in waves.
We are no match for a force this fast. Quickly, my sisters, back to the trees.
The undead are tireless. There's no way to outrun them.
You see, Lord Archimond, we need not fear the Night Elves. The Scourge can...
Archimond, after 10,000 years, how is it possible?
The Legion has returned to consume this world, woman. And this time, your troublesome race will not stop us. Fools! You let her slip away! Find her, damn you! Find her and kill her!
The day we have long feared has finally come. The Burning Legion has returned. I must cross the river and warn the rest of my sisters before all is lost. By Elune. So be it.
These damn Night Elves cannot escape us. Lord Archimond wants them found.
By Elune. So be it. I must avoid being seen. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. Hinduli Rafa. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. Immediately.
Alunadore, priestess. We are yours to command.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Clearly the humans have no love for the undead, but I dare not trust them. Immediately. As the goddess wills, those orcs appear to be guarding some magical treasure. It might prove useful to me.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills. I hear the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune.
Alunadore, priestess. Be wary. The Doomguards command shades that can see us even when we meld with the shadows. We'd best stay away from them.
In position.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it.
Silly Night Elf, you cannot hide from us.
I am sworn to avenge, as the goddess wills.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls.
Your shadow powers will not hide you from our sight.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. Immediately.
Thandu doth Belore.
Ishnu Allah, sisters. It is I, Tyrande. The goddess calls. Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
I am sworn to
I heed the
avenge.
voice of Elune. Ah, these abandoned ballistas will help me break through the undead fortifications.
Like the way. Fair enough.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Make it fast. I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Speak your mind. Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard. Absolutely.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. In position. As the goddess wills. Standing guard. I am sworn to avenge. Make it fast.
Waiting on you. Say no more. Fair enough. Your move.
In position. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Speak your mind. Make it fast. Absolutely. In position.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Speak your mind.
On your mark. All too easy.
Standing guard. My wait is over. As the goddess wills.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Waiting on you. On your mark.
The goddess calls. By Eluna.
In position.
I heed the voice of Eluna. So be it.
Tyrande, praise Elune, you've made it. The undead appeared out of nowhere and attacked our village without warning.
Ishnudaldieb Chandris, we have a greater problem. The undead were sent here by the Burning Legion, our ancient enemies of old. Against such might, we have only one option. We must awaken the druids. With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the Orcs have established a crude settlement upon the Isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
There is one druid sleeping within them, sister. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awakened.
Let us make haste, my sisters.
Insufficient gold.
What is nature's call? Hi! I'm game.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately, as the goddess wills. By Elune, as the goddess wills. Immediately, by Elune. So be it. By Elune.
Research finished. Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Say no more.
As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged.
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
I walk in shadow. My work is ended.
Someone threatens the wild? By Elune.
Your building is
Immediately.
complete. Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard. Insufficient gold. Your building is
Speak your
complete.
mind.
As the goddess wills. Goddess, light my path. I am sworn to avenge. Speak your mind.
Mutarogar! For what she throw!
I am sworn to avenge. Research first.
What is nature's song?
Your building is complete. Speak your mind. Absolutely.
The goddess calls.
Your building is complete. In position. Is there trouble? Standing guard. I am sorry for your damage. Your building is complete. What is nature's call? Make it fast. I walk in shadow. As the goddess wills. Your building
Goddess,
is complete.
light my
in
path.
position.
Someone taking the wrong.
In the name of Fenarius.
Speak your mind.
Hindu Refat. As the goddess wills.
Make it fast. My wait is over. What is nature's call? In position. Is there trouble? Are we being invaded? Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
Violence calls for revenge.
These elves are stronger than we thought.
I'm game. Is there trouble? Gladly. Speak your name. I walk in shadow.
I heed the voice of the wind. By Elena. Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call? Our warriors have engaged. Standing guard. Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elena.
Hi! For the trees. What is nature's call? Make it fast. Pray for dawn. Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
Inventory is full.
So be it. By Elun. So be it.
In position. Absolutely.
I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately.
Who threatens the wilds?
So be it.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. By Elun. So be it. I heed the voice of Elun.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Feel nature's
By
wrath.
Elun.
Are we
great
being
fish.
invaded?
Ashrathoraman. I am sworn to obey the goddess calls. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient.
At last, the horn of Cenarius.
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised. I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past. It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you again, my love. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned. Cenarius is dead, and Outlanders roam freely through our most sacred vales.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimond will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the Druids. The Druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimond and his demons.
To arms! That did it, boys! We've driven them off! Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimond and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
So be it. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune.
Something is amiss. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Your move.
insufficient gold.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Ashtherodalador.
Someone opens the
As
wall.
sleep dulled my senses.
Out the way.
Our warriors have engaged.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move. Waiting on you.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. So be it.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. Wait! I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps they did not escape the corruption after all. It shall be done. For Kalimdor, Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Waiting on you.
Our gold mine is running low.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador! Immediately. By Elune. Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the Barrow Dens.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Point the way. Waiting on you. Fair enough.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Research finished. Our gold mine has collapsed. Research finished. Triot may not root there.
I heed the voice of
Our
Elune.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. Someone
Treants may
threatens
not
the
root
wild.
there.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution.
Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls.
Shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
It shall be done.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Is there trouble? Your
Speak your
building
mind.
is
Hi.
complete.
I'm game.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Research finished.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
What is nature's call? Gladly.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Are we being invaded?
Our warriors have engaged the
I heed the voice of Elune.
Is there trouble?
For the trees. Making trails. Are we being invaded? I'm game. What is nature's call? Taste my spear.
Speak your mind. I shall not
Goddess
fear.
calls.
Are we being invaded? For the trees.
Our
heed the
warriors
voice
have
of
engaged
Elune.
the enemy.
What is nature's call? I'm game. Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wild.
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
Be careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead.
Immediately. So be it.
Are we being invaded?
Our gold mine is running
Gladly.
revenge.
What threatens these lands?
What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess
Our sacred
calls.
grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Create more moonlights. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Are we being invaded? Making trails.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hi! For the trees.
I heed the voice of Elune. No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place, and we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone taking the line.
Something is amiss. Anudora. It shall
Are we being invaded?
Gladly. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our gold mine has collapsed.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wild.
Our warriors have engaged the
Anudora.
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
What is nature's call?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Treant may not
Ashathoraman.
root there.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
For Kalimdor.
So be it.
Ashtherodanador.
Our warriors have engaged.
It shall be.
Is there trouble? Making trails.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
In position. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing guard.
Goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building is complete.
The land and I are one.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Being invaded?
as sleep dulled my senses.
Someone threatens the wild. So be it. Create more meaning.
Our gold mine
Is
is
there
running
trouble?
low. Create more meaning.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor,
So be it.
what threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
Come forth, druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war. Ishnu Allah, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth and rouse the ferocious druids of the Claw from their slumber. These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it.
Are we being invaded? For the truth.
Someone brings the wire. All too easy.
As the goddess wills. I walk in shadow. I shall not fear. Making trails.
It shall be done.
Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Ashtherodana. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the
By
enemy.
Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. Demon bile. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost.
It shall be done.
Out with it.
The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. By Elune.
Anudora. For Kalimdor.
As the goddess wills.
Anudora. The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. This must be the Fountain of Life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters. Ashrathoraman.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
It shall be done. Anudora.
So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may, he is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador.
It has begun.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. These lands. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear Gods?
I am prepared. I bid you. Enlighten me. For my brothers.
The land and I are one.
Prepared. No quarter.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth. It shall. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Ashtherodanador, it shall be done. Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do. What? They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern.
What is nature's call?
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Out with it.
What threatens these lands?
It has begun. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers, it has begun.
Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
That's a given. For my brothers.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
For my brothers. It has begun. No one should be the wiser. That's a given. It has begun. For my brothers.
It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss. Anodora. Their sleep dulled my senses.
Is there trouble?
The land and I are one. It shall be done. Anodora.
Shandor Stormrage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormrage.
I cannot go back.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately, as the goddess wills. By Elune, as the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately, by Elune. Immediately, by Elune. The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Ashatoraman.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Inventory is full.
Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Immediately. So be it. Someone threatens the wild.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. Anudora! So be it. By Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. So be it.
Our warriors have
The
engaged
goddess
the enemy.
calls.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. So be it. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
In position.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
The intruders.
So be it. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing
I heed
guard.
the voice of Elune.
Inventory is full.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. The treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. By Elune.
Speak your mind. In position.
These explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Make it fast. I heed the voice. So be it. Immediately. By Elune.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
I am sworn to avenge.
Done. Fair enough. All too easy. Someone threatens the wild. I heard the voice of Elune. By Elune. So be it. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.
I am free after 10,000 years. Yet still my own brother thinks I am a villain. I'll show him my true power. I'll show him that the demons have no hold over me.
Are you certain of that, Demon Hunter? Are you certain your will is your own?
You reek of death, human. You'll regret approaching me.
Come then. You'll find that we're evenly matched.
We could go on fighting like this forever. What is it you truly want?
The Dreadlord who commands this undead army is called Tichondrius. He controls a powerful warlock artifact called the Skull of Gul'dan. It is responsible for corrupting these forests.
And you wish for me to steal it? Why?
Let's just say that I have no love for Tichondrius, and the Lord I serve would benefit from the Legion's downfall.
Why should I believe anything you say, little human?
My master sees all, Demon Hunter. He knows that you've sought power your whole life. Now it lies within your grasp. Seize it, and your enemies will be undone.
I'm blind, not deaf. Is that all?
Insufficient gold.
Are there demons nearby? Hardly a challenge. Is that all? Evil draws close.
Our warriors
Hardly a
have engaged the enemy.
Walk away. Done.
I'm blind, not deaf. Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge.
Research finished.
Die, fool. Are there demons nearby? Easily. Evil draws close.
Short.
Easily.
Research finished.
Hardly a challenge. Is that all? Easily. Evil draws close.
Waiting on you.
I grow impatient.
More lumber is
Research
required.
finished. There are demons nearby.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Easily. Evil draws close.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place, and we shall.
Your building is complete.
Hardly a challenge.
Once.
Evil draws close. Easily.
Point the way. Say no more.
I grow impatient.
Research finished.
Evil draws close. Easily.
Research finished.
Hi!
Are there demons nearby? Is that all? Evil draws close. Easily. Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge.
The sleeper has awakened. I'm awake. I'm awake.
I grow impatient.
Our
Easily.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hardly a challenge.
Your building is complete.
Evil draws
Research
close.
finished.
Vengeance is mine.
Anudura. Of course.
Hardly a challenge. Easily.
Our warriors have engaged
Our
the
time
enemy.
is gone.
I'm blind, not deaf. Is that all? Easily. Is that all?
Research finished.
Hardly a challenge.
Your building is complete.
Is that all? I grow impatient. I'm blind, not deaf. You dare speak to me? Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge.
The sleeper has awakened.
I'm blind, not
My
deaf.
strength is yours.
You dare speak to me?
Your move. Waiting on you.
Are there demons nearby? Easily.
Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
I grow impatient.
The sleeper
Are there
has
demons
awakened.
nearby? Hardly a challenge. Easily. Is that all?
Your building is complete.
Easily. Is that all? Easily.
Research.
I'm blind, not deaf. Is that all? Hardly a
Your building is complete.
You dare speak to me?
Where shall I strike? Of course. Eldora.
I grow impatient. Hardly a challenge.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Research finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm awake. Of course. The sleeper has awakened. My strength is yours.
Our
I'm
sacred
blind,
grove
not
is being
deaf.
desecrated.
Evil draws close. Is that all? Evil draws close.
Research finished.
Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
You dare speak to me? Easily. I grow impatient. Hardly a challenge. I'm blind, not deaf.
Your building is complete.
Easily.
Research finished.
Our time is short.
Insufficient gold.
Where shall I strike?
Dare speak to me?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our time is short.
I'm blind, not deaf. Are there demons nearby? Evil draws close.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I grow impatient. Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient. Is that all? Easily.
Insufficient gold.
The sleeper has awakened. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient. Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close.
Our time is short. My path
I'm blind,
is clear.
not deaf. Is that all? Easily. Evil draws close.
Are we being invaded?
I'm awake. I'm
Are there
awake.
demons nearby?
Research finished.
Easily. I grow impatient.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm blind, not deaf.
At once.
Is that all? You'll regret approaching me. Hardly a challenge. Easily. Is that all? Evil draws close.
Speak your mind.
Our time is short.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I grow impatient. I'm blind, not deaf. Yes, that is where the skull of Gul'dan is kept. These paltry demons will not prevent me from claiming it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Research failed.
I grow impatient.
My path.
Your mana is depleted.
Where shall I strike? No Dora. I'm awake. I'm awake.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Where shall I strike?
Dare speak to me. I grow impatient.
I'm awake.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Are we being invaded?
Our strength is yours.
Are there demons nearby? Now, at least the demons will no longer corrupt the forests. But if I destroy the skull and claim its powers as my own, I will become stronger than any of Archimonde's lieutenants. Yes, the power should be mine.
Now I am complete.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Where shall I strike?
I grow impatient.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
You dare speak to me?
Insufficient gold.
Are there demons nearby? You dare speak to me?
Insufficient gold.
I'm blind, not deaf. Is that all?
Our time is short.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I'm blind, not deaf.
My strength is yours.
Our warriors have engaged. Your building is complete.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I grow impatient. Easily.
Our warriors have engaged.
Hardly a challenge. Easily.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
My strength is yours.
What? Who are you? Let's see how confident you are against one of your own kind, Dreadlord.
Your building is complete.
Hardly a challenge.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Foul demon! What have you done with my brother?
It is I. This is what I've become.
No. Illidan, how could you?
The leader of the undead has been destroyed, and the forests will heal in time.
At the cost of your soul? You are no brother of mine. Be gone from this place, and never set foot in our lands again.
So be it, brother.
I'm sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace, bound to the World Tree. We are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
Hold on.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, Anudora.
Research finished. Insufficient
Our
allies' town needs help. Research finished.
The undead are attacking. Send help.
Once. My path is clear.
Insufficient gold.
What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor,
Research finished.
it shall be done. Ashtherodalador. Anudora. Pathetic wretches.
Insufficient gold.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have
Ashtherodalador.
engaged the enemy.
It shall be done. Anudora.
Research finished.
Someone into the wild. By Elune.
In position. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Insufficient
Our
gold.
time is short.
Speak your mind.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I am sworn to avenge. Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
My strength is
I
yours.
heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your
I heed the
building
voice
is
of
complete.
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one.
Your
Anudora.
building is complete.
For Kalimdor. Ashtherodalador. For Kalimdor.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Where
Your building is complete. Allies' town is
My strength is yours.
Ashrathoraman.
insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is
Something
complete.
is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The sleeper has awakened.
Immediately.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our time
Research
is short.
finished.
Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake.
The land and I are one. It shall be done.
Your building is complete.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Research finished. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Research finished. Research finished. Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our allies' town needs help.
As the goddess wills. So be
Research finished.
it. By Elun.
Your building is complete. Research finished. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
By Elun.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
By Elune.
Where shall I strike?
Your building
Where shall
is
I
complete.
strike? Our
Your
time
building
is
is
short.
complete.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Anudura. Where shall I strike?
Research finished. Is there trouble?
The land and I are one.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike? Where shall I strike? My strength is yours.
So be it. So be it.
Insufficient gold. We can't build there. Your building is complete.
Are we being invaded?
Our time is short. My path is clear.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the Your building is complete. Our allies' town. Your building is
awake.
Your building is complete.
At once.
Our warriors have engaged the town needs help.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
My strength is yours.
Your building is complete.
Our time is short.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
My strength is yours.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building is complete.
Threatens these lands. Ashtherodanador threatens these lands.
Our time is short.
Your building is complete.
As the goddess wills.
Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake.
Insufficient gold.
My strength is yours.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
So be it.
Something is amiss.
Research finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Research finished. We can't build there.
The sleeper has awakened.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Aludora. As sleep
Your building
dulls our
is
senses.
Where shall I find them?
Your manners. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building
Our warriors
is
have
complete.
engaged the enemy. Our allies' town
What is nature's call?
I am sworn to avenge.
So be it. So be it.
In position.
By Elun.
Are we being invaded?
Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
How dare!
Our allies' town needs help.
So be it. So be it.
Our allies' town needs help.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Research finished.
So be it.
Our allies' town needs help. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our town needs help. Our allies' town needs help.
Anudora.
As the goddess wills.
Research finished. An allied
Our
champion
allies'
has
town
fallen. Needs help. Our allies' town needs help. Your building is complete. 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 Your building is complete.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Stormrage, show yourself. Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Our allies' town needs help.
Stormrage, show yourself.
Priestess,
Or
the
do you
undead have
intend
constructed a
to
new
have
settlement.
mortal girls
They are mustering
do
new
all your
forces to
fighting
send at
for
us.
you?
Ah, the great outdoors. Our allies' town needs help. We can't
Research
build
finished.
there.
I'm awake. I'm awake. At once.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
For Kalamador.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
My path is clear.
So be it.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. We can't build there. Your building is complete. We can't build there.
By Elun.
Our warriors have engaged. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
As the goddess wills. Immediately.
We're under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
By Elun.
We can't build there. Your building is complete. 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 We can't build there. Our allies' town needs help. Research finished. Your building has collapsed. Your building is complete. Our allies' town building is complete. Your building is complete. Research finished.
The sleeper
Research
has
finished.
awakened.
Our allies' town needs help. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Our allies' town needs help. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
You orcs are weak and hardly worth the effort. I wonder why Manaroth even bothered with you.
Our spirit is stronger than you know, demon. If we are to fall, then so be it. At least now, we are free.
Little whelp actually hurt me. The wretched little whelp actually hurt me. Are there none left to stand against the Legion?
This is almost too easy. If I had known that this mortal resistance would be so weak, I would have launched this invasion centuries ago.
The great outdoors light my path. Our allies, Priestess, the undead have constructed a final settlement. They are mustering new forces with every passing moment.
Our time is short. My strength is yours.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our time is short.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged. Our allies' towers Your building is
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Is there trouble? Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
The roots will heal in time, as will the entire world. The sacrifices have been made. Just as the orcs, humans, and night elves discarded their old hatreds and stood united against a common foe, so did nature herself rise up to banish the shadow forever. As for me, I came back to ensure that there would be a future, to teach the world that it no longer needed guardians. The hope for future generations has always resided in mortal hands. And now that my task is done, I will take my place amongst the legends of the past.